Seeks. Oh! Welcome back to Let's Get Scared but Make It Cozy. Layers of Fear.
Cozy vibes for fear.
Yeah.
Save the day!
Of Blind Ball. Request the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
What a smart time to get married, because you don't have to feed them lunch and you don't have to feed them dinner. You just gotta have some cupcakes.
Oh my gosh.
That's the perfect time to get married. Dude, I've been nowhere ever close to being married, and I have thought about that extensively. I was like,
so
what time can I do any form of event where I won't have to feed somebody?
That's true.
What's on the window?
Just
What's
out
on the
of
window?
Just out of reach.
Is
Just out of reach.
that written on the wall? Outside.
This is a Ah!
What the frick?
Not okay, man.
Why were lights made like that?
I don't know, but they're weird. Is that
What is
rabbit being
that?
eaten?
Is that a rabbit?
Is it cut in half? It's just dead. Okay, so that's just like a dinner table, a kitchen thing.
We are truly thrilled to hear that you accepted our humble proposition.
Talk slower.
After discussing dates with
He
my
did.
colleague, we find this date the best time to open the exhibition.
Pause.
We need time to set everything up.
Ooh, he gained some
Getting a
speed.
piano to our gallery will be no small feat.
Ooh. No, they're gonna be large feet.
Respectfully, Thomas Caldwell.
Blank gallery.
Gallery.
uh,
A jacket and hat for
Okay.
a woman.
for a Wyman.
Hurry, a woman.
What? I don't think so right
I
now.
am a man.
Or am I a Muppet?
I'm so glad you heard it.
Picture of Dorian Gray.
Whoa, he
Is that
made
what this-
that comment about that painting in that last episode.
Is that what this story is about?
Man, now we
like-
gotta look it up.
Is that... Okay, that should be okay.
Sorry.
No, I know what the picture of Dorian Gray is, I can tell you.
I don't.
You don't know the picture of Dorian Gray?
I don't. If you say the picture of Dorian Gray, an image does not come to mind. I'm sorry.
That's so...
Nah!
yeah, it's the painting.
They don't understand what it takes to make a good painting.
No,
Yeah?
they
Work
don't.
doesn't start with the brush.
No.
Family doesn't start with marriage. It starts with canvas.
Okay. Every
Family
good
also
marriage
starts
with
with canvas.
canvas. First step is the hardest.
That's Slender Man.
I can't remember the
Boot.
last time I wore these.
Oh, I thought that was a flask.
Really.
Is that a flask? No.
No, it's a fake foot. A lettre. No, a piece of a painting. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're collecting pieces to layer on the canvas that we fear. Oh, it's the lamp. First step is the hardest. Yeah, I read that. Okay.
Oh, it's a band book. The picture of Dorian Gray.
It's banned?
Apparently. That's
so
probably why I didn't get it in
stupid.
college.
So what happens is Dorian Gray gets a portrait taken of him, or painted of him.
I think it's the windows.
Okay.
To the windows, to the wall.
That's a hat. Wow, they did that so well. That looks like a mannequin or like a person to me.
I know.
So the picture of Dorian Gray, he has this portrait done of him, but every time he looks at it, he like ages. I believe he
Oh.
ages when he looks at the portrait, but the portrait holds his youth. So, or like, as long as he doesn't look at the portrait, he stays young forever.
Oh.
I don't know if it's just him. I think it's actually all people. So he never hangs it up. He has a curtain over it the whole time he owns it.
Oh.
I've never actually read the story. I just know the basic premise. So if I'm wrong, please let me know, because I am super excited. One day I will sit down and read that story, because it's a gothic novella.
The work is an
And it's Oscar Wilde, so he's great.
archetypal tale of a young man who purchases eternal youth at the expense of his soul. The story begins at the art studio of Basil Hallward, who is discussing a current painting with his witty and amoral friend, Lord Henry Wotton. That didn't tell me anything.
No, but that's what it is. His soul is connected to the painting.
Okay.
When one ages, the other doesn't. Or when one ages, the subject does as well. It's like, it's something about vanity, I believe, because you can't display it.
Dorian corrupted other people and committed murder.
Ooh.
Oh, it was banned for no good reason.
Is it just because, like, oh, it's scary?
It was... The actual wording of what I just read...
Whoa. Okay. Yeah.
Says that it's an unoriginal storyline with disturbing morals in which innocent people are corrupted.
Oh, shut up. That's
Right?
just life.
That's what I was gonna say. Oh no.
Oh no,
That's
the
also-
real world.
That's also just like really good art form, in my opinion,
Yeah.
because life isn't black and white. Life is full of a lot of gray.
It's very layered.
There's a lot of nuances. Whoa, layers!
Yes, just like that. Hold
Ooh.
that pose.
Feel me like one of your French girls.
All those lovely curves.
Oh, we be back.
Them curves.
Them curves.
Uh-oh, never forget.
9/11.
I
in peace.
almost didn't make the joke. I was like, can I say that? That light just fracked on.
I fracked on.
It fracked on.
What the frick did it frack? Paddy whack. Sir, that is an old man. What you doing? What's your prob?
Trying to help him?
Ooh.
Ooh, this man has two faces.
What's going on with your face?
That's actually awesome. If that's
Was
a
that
real
there before? Was that dirt
painting.
there before?
That dirt, yes, was
Okay.
there.
I'm just blind.
It's dripping from like the ceiling or something.
Why is art so creepy? Why do people...
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Why you doing that, Art?
Why do people spend hours of time on photos that are disturbing and creepy?
Girl's boob is out.
Girls' whole memory is on
Is
display.
she punching it? Like
I
is
think
is she
so.
stabbing it? I feel like that is a painting I've heard of.
I think she's trying to stab herself in the heart.
I
It
saw-
might be Juliet. Woo, the sands of time.
Oh, it's the grain.
The grains are falling out of the actual painting? Jonah!
Oh, large fish. Murder.
Dead mom.
Not muck duck. Ah. Oh no, Valin.
Okay.
That's
The,
goodness, man.
okay. What's it called when you stuff dead animals?
Taxidermy.
The taxidermy deer head is bleeding.
Ah! Crap! Did we just fall through the floor?
Yes.
Indeed. Hey, it's the man with the red turban.
Indeed.
So, fun fact about
I
that.
think I have the music
In a
for all
second.
the paintings now. I'm going to play it for you this evening. You're going to love it.
I don't know if I will.
So, did she make music to go with the paintings?
She may have. They were like co-inspirers.
That's so cool. That would be so cool. Oh, it's gone. Buried hopes never die.
Oh, we're buried now. We fell through the floor.
Uh-oh. Man with the red turban. If you didn't get a good enough glimpse of it just now in the game, it is an old painting. I am not certain if I am right about this or what. I believe it was done by Raphael. However, oh, here he is. Hello, man.
Why is there two?
I think he just moved. Oh, this is terrifying. Oh, shiz.
Why?
I can't shut it off. Oh,
Is it
no.
bleeding?
It's dripping wine. Hey, it's the level 30 booze. Down the rabbit hole.
That's not how it goes, sir.
Man with the red turban is a very famous painting because...
Sorry I haven't written in a while. I've been swarmed with work.
I'll get there.
Not
I gotta
swamped.
tell you, your last letter was troubling, to say the least. I just can't believe she would set fire to your old paintings. Why would she do that? The lady in black especially? That was your tribute to her, wasn't it? I don't know what to tell you except to get her some professional help pronto.
Uh-oh.
You
could
could,
probably
yeah.
talk to someone as well.
Good.
With all that's happened,
Good friend.
I'm sure it would do you some good.
Their child died.
I probably don't
Right.
need to tell you that the
Like-
buyer was sorely disappointed with the news.
That's what I'm guessing.
The new pieces just aren't selling as well as the classics. Anyway, I'll keep looking. You just hang in there and focus on your work. I know you still have it in you. I believe in you.
Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. I don't!
I don't believe in me.
I don't.
This man does not have confidence.
The Man in the Red Turban, I believe done by Raphael, was supposed to be a depiction of what you could do with the new style of paint.
Yeah.
Paint or painting, like new style of technique. Because if you look at it, like a really good render of it, or the painting itself, it looks so much like there is actually cloth in front of you.
Yeah?
It looks so good and so realistic. And that's why he chose that, because you could see every crease and thing and all the fabric, and it was bright. It was in your face to be like, look at what you can do.
That's cool.
And this is why you should use this style. It's so cool. I learned that in Art Masters in 5th grade. Awesome.
Great.
Oh, not awesome.
What's it say, though?
You can't fight her. She will break you.
All right.
Oh, God, he's back. Look at him, though. If you look really close. Look, it's so well shadowed and, like, finessed. It's amazing.
It really does look real.
It does. And that's the thing. Like, his face doesn't even look, like, the most realistic.
But
the
turban,
cloth does.
Mm-hmm. That turban, though.
That turban, though. Put a tat or pupper dog?
I think it's a fox.
Oh, maybe a fox. Oh, rat! Tuh.
Ratatouille! Remy! Emile!
Horse! Is a horse?
A shad
I
horse.
like the horse. What's that here? Piece of painting. It's another piece of painting.
Hmm.
We got another piece of painting. I was wondering when we'd find another one. I'm sorry, horsey. I didn't mean to do that to you.
Sad.
It wasn't my intention.
Every time we light up the candles, it's gonna melt into something scary.
Rat.
Oh,
9. 39ers. Look closer.
Did you say 49ers?
Yeah.
Like the football team?
Go 4 and a 9.
49ers.
49ers.
94ers. The 94ers.
La 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 la. I'm a happy girl. Uh-oh, I gotta find one more number.
Wait, another number?
Probably under Mr. Foxy. Like moths to flames.
What we did, the fireplace just wasn't enough to warm this room.
6. Oh! Frick!
What was that?
A poltergeist!
It's just a book, Bertie.
No, it's not! What was that? Oh my god!
496. 496. 649. Who knows? What's the combo?
4. Move the left.
Okay.
Move the mouse left hand to choose a cylinder. Move the mouse up down to set a number.
Oh, goodness. Oh, gosh. Oh.
Yay!
Yay, we got it.
964 attempts later.
900. Turn to pages 964. What is the actual number that he gives in the movie?
Turn to page
394. Okay, we gotta
This is fine. This is good.
watch out.
These are
You
great
can't fight her.
I can finish it. I can.
What are
No,
we
you can't.
finishing?
I will. I need to. For all our sakes. For our family.
Your family has clearly left you.
Oh, the
For
door
our family?
closed behind me.
Or just for you.
I'm
Go on. Tip the scale.
haunted.
Did it forget to break?
I think, no.
Is
That we already saw that painting and it still creeps me out.
it?
The outside's red from the light.
Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. I'm so scared. Oh my god, the scales. She said go on tip the scales. I don't want to tip the scales.
No, we want to tip the
I
scales.
want to keep my money. I don't know how much percent. It wasn't on my receipt. Which color should I choose?
Not the rocking one.
Yeah,
Not the rocking one.
You should.
Not the rocking one.
Why not?
Because it was just rocking.
But it's green.
I understand. Our favorite color is green.
Oh no,
Woo!
it's burning.
Where
She
did we just
burnt
come
it.
from?
She's burning it. Oh, look at the face.
There's a lot going on here.
The green of her eyes. The red of my paint.
Ooh. Grin. I love Grin. Look at the tiny house.
What is that?
This is my child's drawings on the wall. Did she draw on our artwork? Is that why we murdered our child?
Did we murder our child?
I can see it. Uh-oh. Oh, no, I chose.
You chose green!
Oh, no, I chose.
Ah, look, it's us redacted.
The scales.
That's like a child's table right there.
Scraps of love. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Be
Shapeless
our
dreams.
guest. Be our guest. Shapeless Dreams. That sounds like a song by Meghan Trainor. Or like Taylor Swift. Apples! That's more than 10.
Apfel. Apfel. 10 kilograms apfel.
This is modern art.
What?
The picture of like people picking apples and then a pile of apples beneath it.
That is modern art. Can you hear her?
Yeah, I can. She crying. I was trying not to talk about it.
I had the most beautiful dream last night.
Yeah.
I dreamt he came to...
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna end her talking.
He came to me as he once did.
Is that what? Yeah, is that?
We didn't write notes to each other anymore. Well, he pisses me off with his poor handwriting and no punctuation.
She will break
Don't
you.
worry. You're not alone. Perfect relationships may look great on the silver screen, but the rest of us mortals have to face the simple truth.
Okay.
Nobody's perfect. You live
And
and
you
you
know what?
learn it.
That's fine.
Again and
In fact,
again till you
many
get
loving
it
couples
right.
struggle with day-to-day
Or you
life
kill
in a
yourself.
relationship. This does not make them any less special.
How to fix your
It just
marriage?
takes
Take
time.
out one of you
And we're here to help. Our
How to
on a
consultants,
date
all
or with
trained
a
experts in
sniper.
our
Either
field,
way,
will
something new
help
is
you
happening.
identify the source of your troubles.
Your
And
relationship will feel a
at your
change.
own pace. Whether it's simple miscommunication, money problems, or conflicting personalities. Where there's a problem, there's always a solution.
Newton's Law.
And remember, it's never too late.
I just love reconnect with your partner, rebuild your relationship, discover the joy of marriage, rekindle the flame.
I love how it's all written in like font as well, where it's like
It's
nice
like,
and then
"Whoa."
rekindle the
Whoa.
flame.
She will break you.
Yeah, we probably
Upside,
did offer.
inside out, living la vida loca.
I think we should drop the toccata here. People won't be able to concentrate on
cheese.
anything but your music. It's about our family.
Did you go to the
after
store
all.
and get the
About
toccata?
both of us. I'm
I
sure
will need my
Thomas
cheese
would
knife to cut it.
Thomas Caldwell would agree with us. He's on our side. He thinks you need therapy. Me too,
Friend.
but mostly you.
And agent. She'll break you.
It's written so many
She'll
places.
break you. She'll break you.
One more underneath that painting.
The past holds back.
The past holds back because it's
Babies, why you fighting?
these babies are so upset.
Babies.
Why do these babies
Get off
know
you-
how to wrestle?
Baby Fight Club.
They don't talk about it.
That's why we never hear about it.
We never hear about baby fight club
Babies are
because
always in Fight Club. That's why they never talk.
They literally can't talk about it. It's all they've got. You think you're putting your baby to bed at night? Nah. Fight Club, bro.
The middle of the night, he sneaks into your room, crawling, army crawl.
It's the Toy Story effect. You're wasting batteries on that bassinet that swings all night. He's not there. Oh no.
Oh man, that would be so funny.
Dude, as many castles as we saw, and it was like, whoa, this is great. Can you imagine being in a castle at night?
No,
And
no.
I would hate that.
All of them are haunted.
All castles are haunted.
Everything's haunted at night.
And
And all
especially.
haunteds are
Less
castles.
flashy this time.
Every
You were
haunted is a
right.
castle.
It works better. I can't wait for this opening. I've never dreamed of making art together with you.
Yeah?
Here we are, and it's all I could have wanted.
That's what you think.
It's the best thing in the world. 3 months later.
Rekindle the flame!
Just burning alive. They took it literally.
Rekindle the flame! Ah, pyres. Burned at the stake. My wife's a witch.
Burned at the stake. Oh my gosh, was she a witch? No, I read this flyer. It said rekindle the flame, so I did.
My wife needed to be kindled. That's what it said.
I I'm the man. I take charge. I kindle the flames.
For every problem, there is a solution. There she was.
There she was. The
And
solution.
here I am. Oh, that's blank. What's this canvas showing?
Oh no.
Nothing.
That is. Whoa.
Whoa! Oh, that's actually wild. Do you see something?
I had to trigger it. I had to like let it linger.
Let it linger. Give it a minute.
Do you have to?
Ooh.
Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? It's locked.
So we have to figure out how to look at the pictures or something? We need to find a key. Kick the lamp.
Well, now there's
Burn the house
paintings.
down. Alright, well that's a cool effect. Where's the head of the headless statue?
Oh, I'm so nervous. What did you say? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, is there anything outside the windows?
I don't think so. Is there anything over here I can?
Scrolls.
Just yeah, they're like old paintings, canvases rolled up. Gosh, that statue made me think I saw a person again.
Are going out the other door again?
The locked one?
No, the one we just came
The
from.
one we came from.
Yeah.
Oh goody.
Oh goody, we're stuck.
Well, it seems that we're stuck here.
Quite delightful, wouldn't you say?
I can't see jack squat.
Wait, what was the name of the actor who played Eddie in Stranger Things 4? Joe something?
Jonathan. No.
Is it Joe?
No, Joe Keery. Joseph Quinn.
Joseph Quinn! Oh, that portrait in the middle to me looked like Joseph Quinn, but like Renaissance.
Joseph Quinn.
Renaissance Joseph Quinn.
Oh my! Here, side by side. Here we go.
Here we go.
This guy, Joseph Quinn.
I think I see it. Have any of us seen him since Stranger Things? Or did he just have his hot second of fame?
I guess for right now, he had a hot second of fame.
I want to see him in more things.
I'm trapped in here with no way of out.
There is no way of out.
No way of out.
Anything to do.
Anything.
Anything to do.
Anything.
What's that from?
It's from, what's it called?
That's
Just
what I'm trying
go.
to think of.
Anything. Anything's possible.
I'm thinking of Oliver. Anything for you.
Yeah, it's... Broadway sometimes likes to have kids just sing a word.
Mm-hmm.
Am I dumb?
We might
I
be
think,
dumb.
I think I might be dumb.
There's like nothing to interact with. You hear that, right?
Yeah.
I'd do anything to get out of this room.
I would like to find the key so I can unlock the door for us.
And leave again.
She's breaking me.
She will break you.
I'm feeling broken.
Hey,
you holding
you.
a key?
Hey, you. Hey.
Ho.
What you know about rolling down in the deep? There's like, you've gone everywhere.
Oh,
You've
God.
gone everywhere many times. There's nothing here. Can we leave through the windows?
That's oh.
Parkour.
There's a beam that scared me. Can I like look at certain angles and see the key that way?
This is a weird puzzle.
Wait.
The frame appears through the frame. Weird. Oh.
Oh!
You found it.
God. No! It's raining inside! Uh-oh.
It's raining then!
Hallelujah! It's raining here.
Let me out, let me out, let me out!
Let me go into the music room hallway. It's a musical hallway with food. I'm hungry. Are
Child.
you? Look at the
That music doesn't make sense.
Ah,
That is
Poor-
a hanging hair.
poor baby. Poor baby. No, it's a deer.
Is that a deer?
It's a full deer. I'm
Oh, I
pretty
see
sure.
it.
Yeah, makes me sad. I can take stuff from in here. Painting piss!
More
It's the pen-
painting pisses.
Painting
How can
pisses!
two people who once loved each other so fully, so profoundly, drift so far apart?
Good question.
You just stop loving each
Husband
other.
barely speaks to me anymore. He just slithers in
Slithers.
and out of his study, obsessively working on one failed
husband ever go to
painting
work
after
like-
another. He won't
Yeah.
even sleep with me
You ever
anymore.
wake up next to your husband?
I can tell he's
No arms,
disgusted
no
by
legs,
me.
writhing on the ground.
The look he gave me
I
the
call
other
that
day,
dead fish.
that
I call that
pathetic, hurtful
slither.
look. The combination of shame, guilt, and repulsion.
Ugh.
I've come to realize that I've become a monster in my husband's eyes.
What?
It feels
Jeez.
like nothing a woman should ever experience. Still, being the good wife that I am, I decided to realize my husband's fantasy. If he thinks me a monster, I will sure as hell act the part.
Oh my gosh, girl, go off.
Pop off!
Pop off, girl. Man, this is like the Taming of the Shrew in reverse.
Oh, yeah, it is.
It's like, man, they got married and we were so good, and then my husband had an issue and he looked at me like I was awful and I'm a monster, and I was like, you know what? I'll show you a monster.
Be the girl he fears.
Oh my word. This is so awful.
It's terrible.
Oh no, little feet. Woo! I feel like this house is not normal.
No, it's
I
a
feel
little
like
weird.
I'm caught in a fever dream of my 30 gallons of whiskey.
What's going on here?
I'm burning. Little Red Riding Hood went insane.
How is this dress functional?
It's not. Look at the left corner of that painting. There's just more agony. So
Oh my
much
God.
agony. Is this like the flood? I don't know. Are the people frogs?
Is this from Revelations?
Looks like it could be.
It could be.
Just so you know, in Revelations, people don't turn into demons. It's also Revelation. The revelations are from the Lord. Oh, hallelujah.
Isn't the book called Revelations?
I think it's just called Revelation.
No.
Yeah, it is.
I trust your knowledge, but I
Dear
need to
sir or
know.
madam, we must kindly, albeit strongly, urge you to keep your voices down.
Alright, we
during the
won't yell
night.
anymore.
Your marital problems, while regrettable, are a private matter and should
I don't
remain
care.
that way.
Stop it.
They are certainly of no concern to us, and especially our children.
Ooh.
Please, consider that not everyone is a freelance
Oh.
artist. Some of us have to get up early and work for a living.
Oh.
We need our sleep. We must also warn you that if things continue the way they are now, we will be forced to call the police.
Dang. Sincerely, your very tired neighbors.
How loud are you yelling if you live on a mansion, in a mansion, on your own, like, grounds, and you wake up your neighbors from your yelling?
Well, I wonder if it was like a boarding house.
That's kind of what I'm
situation.
thinking, too.
My
Whoa!
home
Huh.
is my castle.
Don't go in there.
Locked inside, I am safe.
That's
She-
the writing of an insane woman.
That's the writing of a 3-year-old.
Oh, is it locked? Can I
Is
not get in the chained room?
I mean, maybe.
Oh, that one's locked too.
Greenery.
Hey. Uh-oh.
Flies.
More
Maggots.
modern art.
It's festering much.
It's dark.
What layer of fear do you think we're into?
I don't know, the third.
3rd or 4th, I'd say.
Ah!
The 5th has been achieved! Oh no, it's drafty. What fuels
What fuels
my passion?
my passion?
The
not-
rain.
Not what fuels my passion.
Wait. Every time you look at that window, it changes? Or to your left is a different window? Okay, cool. Sorry. I thought that window was the same as the open one, and I
No,
was
no.
confused.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Going in circles. What fuels my passion?
I'm going in circles.
I spilled my red wine. How unfortunate.
Are we about to walk around in circles? Is this just E.T.?
Oh, yeah. PT?
Woo! Yeah.
Going in circles.
Extraterrestrials.
They're just these super buff extraterrestrials.
They got them big
Extraterrestrials.
pectorals. The wine!
And?
The wine.
Oh, I can only take
Are we
one.
just swapping them?
Let's take this one. I don't know what it
Somebody
is.
banging on the door.
Hope not. No.
Is this another choice scenario?
So I'm gonna take this and put it here.
I don't know if that was a good choice or a bad choice.
Who knows? Did I tip more scales?
The scale's been tipped! Look at it!
It is. 'Tis tipped.
We tipped a scale to the right. We're righties.
We tipped it off.
You're right-handed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we right-handed. We tipped the scale to the right. It makes sense. The electricity be broke. Bye.
It's a dude's head. Is that?
That might be like David and Goliath.
It might be David and Goliath.
But that looks like a sword, not a sling, so I don't know.
My brain went to Greek mythology, but it's.
What'd you think?
But that's not Medusa. I thought it was Perseus. Oh,
Fish!
that's a fit.
It's
Oh,
alive.
oh, just like the one we saw
Didn't
on the
you keep your
shore
fish next to
earlier
your
in the game.
hairbrushes?
Hated it. Always felt as if it wasn't my hand that wrote the letters when using it.
Man, this
That's a
pen.
hand. That's a hand. That's a hand.
Oh, you're right. The tip of the pen is a hand.
That's so odd.
That's wild, man.
I love it.
Out
of
of
water.
water. But it's raining. Just set your jugs outside.
But it's raining men, not water.
I'm shouting hallelujah.
Is that a turtle?
It's all sorts of creatures from the
I
sea.
don't know. Yeah, this is a.
And
very
that's like
odd.
a 6-flipper turtle.
Yeah, it was weird looking.
It's like it's a turtle that's like a bug. A bug. It's 2 many legs.
What's the word? Arthropod.
Bird. Bird is the word.
No, it's not. Not here. Not now.
Bird. But bird's a word.
It is a word. No. No.
Do I need to open the window? Is that the thought? We're out of water? Should I open the window for you? I don't think I can.
I can't. We can't do anything.
Grab the fish. Oh my goodness, we
I
can't even
can't
grab
grab
the fish.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Store. What are we
Oh,
doing
there's
around
another
here?
fish.
A fish next to a jug of water?
Is there another fish anywhere? Mr. Fish.
I think there were 5 loaves and 2 fishes, so we may have found the right fish.
Oh no.
I don't know.
Fish?
Flipper.
We have 2 fishes, and I have no idea how to save either of them.
We can't move literally anything else.
Can I put them back into the painting?
You can't pick them up. What do I do? Start. Oh, can you pick up the other fish at all? Is that not an option?
No.
Hmm.
I can't save them. Oh my god. Seriously, what am I doing here?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know I'm out of water.
But it's raining.
Can that fly just quit it?
Just like any other fly, it will not quit. It is too legit. So, as soon as you give us a puzzle that's not quite obvious, we might get stuck.
Why did it save? So is it a new fish every time I leave the room?
Oh, close the drawers before you leave the room. Or at least the one without a fish. I don't know.
Yeah, our fishless drawer.
Maybe we'll find an anchovy.
It keeps saving every time I go back here. That's locked.
Can we move?
Can't do anything there. Oh, we tipped the scales. We're going back into this room. Close the door. There's a fish over here. He's flopping and a floundering. 1 fish, 2 fish. No fish.
No
Sad fish.
Sad face.
Okay. Out of water.
I feel like that's supposed to be telling me something, but I don't understand.
Oh, there are fish there.
Many fish. So,
There's one on top specifically.
yeah. I don't know. I do not know.
I'm really at a loss.
Hey, there it is.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
gosh, what did we do to trigger that?
I walked to the outer door.
Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Let's get through here. That's blood.
Oh dear.
Watch your
Hopefully,
head.
maybe wine. Maybe. Wine. No blood.
Oh, we're here.
Blood of the
We're
deer.
back in here.
Yep. There was something to grab under the deer.
Yeah.
What is that?
What we
Find
witnessed
out.
today, while entirely worthless in artistic terms,
Uh-oh.
might be an invaluable case study for psychologists.
Okay.
These harsh words came from none other than Jason Hughes.
Oof.
The famed critic was one of the first to appreciate
Should have
the
been in
works
quotes.
and
Well, it
his
is over there.
praise once contributed to his first spectacular success. When asked if such brutal criticism was indeed called for, especially in light of the recent tragic events, Hughes responded, quote, "As critics, it is our duty to critique art, but not to judge the artist. The man has been through a lot lately, and obviously it has taken its toll on him. Still, if we were to remain silent and pretend this is even remotely acceptable, we would be doing the artist a disservice." Other critics were only slightly more lenient, as the
No, I want more.
That's it. That's all you get. What's over here?
Give me more. Give me more. Give me more. Ugh, I feel yucky. Give it a good old spinny spin. Well, that was not satisfying. So much more fun to spin in real life.
The best I can do, yeah.
Yeah, it's not your fault. Oh, you suck. You need some WD-40.
Okay, old globe.
Alright, where's our Van Gogh Starry Night markings taking us?
I don't know. What's in here? Books.
The thought
Hey,
alone,
book.
the most
Oh.
beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it, is killing me.
Did you marry this woman because you thought she was pretty?
unexpected
Yeah.
experimental streak in his usually conservative endeavors. Thomas Caldwell hosted
Our
an
friend.
extraordinary exhibition opening in his gallery. Quote, "This is a great day for me and my wife,"
Whoa.
said in the opening speech. Quote, "For us, this is not only an exhibition, this is how we want to live our life.
Alright.
Great.
Music accompanies my paintings, just as she will accompany me in the future."
Is she pretty?
It is rumored that
Ooh.
after the exhibition, some kind of arrangement was set between Caldwell and
Some
The
kind of
painter.
an arrangement.
He's gonna sell him art.
Maybe. Don't
I
go
don't
to
like
the
this.
basement. I didn't like it.
I have a responsibility. Finish it.
Got finished painting. She'll break you!
I don't want to be broken.
Sometimes a stubborn well needs to be broken.
A stubborn well.
You need to break it for the right reasons. Don't be stubborn for the wrong reasons. Talking mainly to 3-year-olds, you know?
Okay.
Not a person.
She's close. Watch out, stay away! Uh-oh, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Oh no.
No.
Oh,
No.
Oh no.
Oh.
No. I didn't like those sound effects. What was that?
I don't know. I'm sorry, wife.
Whiff it. We're back in the kitchen. We're back in the kitchen. We came out of the pantry.
What is that?
A rat?
No, it's like a potato. All these counters are so low, or we are a monstrosity.
Anyone can paint on a linen canvas. I am not anyone.
No.
Okay.
You're the
so-
boss of all bosses. You're the real Slim Shady.
But let's not stand up. That's locked.
Guess we gotta find a key.
Or we just have to survive the room flooding with fruit. Uh-oh.
Those are rotten apples, my friend.
Those are.
Our basket overflowed.
Oh, a knife.
How did that get there?
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones.
Okay.
It needed to be as sharp as a razor.
Why?
So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin.
Of the canvas?
Helped keep my hand steady.
I'm confused. Did you flay your wife?
I'm thinking so.
A lot of those sentences seemed hodgepodged.
Nah, he flayed someone alive.
I couldn't just paint on linen, so I flayed my wife's skin off of her body.
Her skin, the most supple and beautiful thing.
See, that's the thing. That's the thing that really gets me about, like, psychotic, like, killers and murderers is, like, the weird things that they do to people, but they talk about them like they're so
Common
beautiful.
sense. Oh.
No, like, her supple skin. It's, like, stupid stuff like that. Like, so beautiful, so perfect. I had to have it. And then they just, like, cut it off.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you not...
Because what they wanted was that.
Did you not know you ruined the perfect thing? Like, I didn't know that you didn't know that because that seems silly to not know. It seems quite silly. I'm a little upset.
Okay. Yeah, it is very silly, and it's very upsetting that we only have 4 pieces to this painting. But we will find the 5th one next time.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, comment, or even subscribe to the channel so that you can see our episodes. Ring that bell of awakening so that you're notified every time we upload and you can get it right on time. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!